It's the Pendulum issue, DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe, issue 5 of 6. And I know a lot of people aren't really into the whole Masters of the Universe miniseries. A lot of people I know have dropped the series due to issue 2 and 3 because they were very interesting issues. But in this issue, actually, for those of you that read the first miniseries, which brought Masters of the Universe back, which then led into the launch of the ongoing series, there's a lot mentioned in here about Orko and about what happened. You know, we saw at the last issue, in the last issue of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the mention of Orko, and He-Man automatically says, we don't talk about that traitor. And from that miniseries, I wanted to know what happened. And in this story arc, we found out that it's evil Orko that actually brought Skeletor back after the end of the miniseries and gave him all of his powers. And basically, he wants to control, he wants to rule over the entire realm of magic, and he's all powerful, and we don't know how or why. And we find out in this issue, actually, when Prince Adam and Teela and Evil-Lyn find him in the House of Magic, we find out exactly what happened to Orko. Apparently, Skeletor found the skull, the Horde Prime accursed skull, which Skeletor was going to use to erase Prince Adam and everybody in Eternia's memories and lead into the miniseries. However, Orko found it, and nobly he wanted to destroy it because nobody knew about it except him. Except when he tried to destroy it, he became corrupt by the skull and became the evil Orko that he is today, an all-powerful wizard, except he lost his humanity, his compassion, his empathy, everything for that power. So in the end, we find out that Orko isn't as bad as we were led to believe. Even Prince Adam says he lost his soul trying to save us, and it didn't work, because in the end their memories were erased anyway. However, in the scene with Superman, we find out that within Orko is the skull. So if they remove the skull, maybe it will bring Orko back to the way he was. Maybe. He's been corrupted by the skull already, so we don't know. So really, that's about it. We get a lot of what's happened, you know, what's happening, what's going on. We have Prince Adam who goes to Trolla to save Superman, and we have the Justice League now teaming up with the Masters of the Universe to stop evil Orko's plan to steal and become ruler or all-powerful. Except Orko sent out some type of a wave, which is basically, it takes control of all the supervillains and superheroes in the DC Universe, and all of them have one target, the House of Mystery, to wipe out the Justice League and the Masters of the Universe. So what's going to happen in the last issue? I have no clue, but it's definitely setting up to be something interesting. This is a 3 out of 5 star book. I would say it's an average read. It's not something you must read, but if you were a fan of the miniseries for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and you're interested in knowing what happened to Orko, this book will definitely answer it. If you're looking for something deep and, you know, a really deep story, something that's going to be like, wow, I don't think you're going to find it with this book, but you're going to find an interesting story, and you're going to find a pleasant read if you're looking for an average miniseries, which this actually is, an average miniseries. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to the last issue to see what's going to happen. Maybe we'll see Orko in the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe ongoing after this story arc, because they did mention that they're fighting, they were busy fighting off Hordak and his people who took over Eternia. So obviously this probably takes place after the fight, or it'll take place after a certain story arc. Like they'll reference this miniseries in the actual book when they bring Orko back in. If they bring Orko back in, maybe Orko will die in this miniseries. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see in issue number 6. But this was a spectacular average read. So it's spectacular and it's an average read at the same time. So up to you guys. So guys, that's it. Don't forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. I feel like a robot when I get to this part, and I apologize, but I just want you guys to hear this. Together we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. If you haven't subscribed to Comic Frontline, please do if you enjoyed this video and other things we do on here. This way we're in your sub box and you don't miss out on a single video. Comments are always welcome in the comment box below. That's what the comment box is there for. Let me know your thoughts on this series, if you're reading it, if you're not reading it. Any points you feel I left out, feel free. That's what the comment box is for. And until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys in the next review.